To give Rome a large amphitheater, and to return to the Romans a portion of what Nero had taken to build his Domus Aurea, this was the dual purpose of the Emperor Vespasian's building of the Colosseum. The immense building was begun about 73 AD in the valley between the Palatine, Caelian and Esquiline hills, replacing the large artificial lake that had been at the center of the tyrant's palace. The building was completed by Vespasian's son and successor, Titus, who added the last order of the auditorium and the arena's underground passages. Vespasian's second son, Domitian, was to finish the construction. The greatest amphitheater ever built in Rome, the very symbol of Roman power, it was built by the Flavian emperors, and this is why it's also called the Flavian Amphitheater. It was given the name Colosseum in the Middle Ages due to its imposing size and because of the colossal bronze statue nearby, depicting Nero as the sun god. The elliptical building measures 188 meters on its longer axis and 156 on its shorter one, and towers to a height of almost 50 meters. Although the number of spectators this building could hold is subject to debate, the figure is surely about 50,000. At the ends of the two main axes were entrances of honor for people of rank, such as members of the imperial family, magistrates, and Vestal virgins. Access for spectators was regulated by 80 numbered entrances. By subdividing the auditorium into sectors and steps, and with the seats organized as they were, spectators could file in and out in a matter of minutes. Although shows were free for all Romans, places were rigidly set, and spectators took their places in accordance with their various social ranks, with the lower classes higher up. Different kinds of shows were held. There were the munera, or combat between specially trained gladiators, venationes, or wild animal hunts, and earlier on there were also naumachiae, or mock naval battles. In addition to professional gladiators, fighters in the venationes included criminals condemned ad bestias, that's to say, sentenced to fighting wild animals, often unarmed, depending on the gravity of their punishment. All the shows ended in a bloodbath. The marble blocks were joined together elastically using bronze pins or fasteners, which had the effect of dampening average-size seismic tremors. The holes that you see were made from the Middle Ages onwards to extract the pins, which were melted down to make cannons and statues and to mint coins. Gladiatorial combat was prohibited in 438, and in 523 the Gothic king Theodoric abolished the hunts as well. Thus began the building's decay. Used as a fortress in the Middle Ages, it suffered a devastating collapse after a major earthquake. Afterwards, the Colosseum was transformed into a quarry for marble and construction materials, used for such important palaces as Palazzo Farnese and Palazzo Venezia, and the facades of such churches as the Vatican Basilica and St. John Lateran. The looting came to an end only when Pope Benedict XIV dedicated what was left of the Colosseum to the martyrs of the faith.